Can you edit this week?
Sure.
Yippee!
You can expect like an intro with like flying cats, big explosions.
Yeah.
It's all going to be
Okay.
there. Yeah, it's going to be epic.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Aquarium podcast. How are we doing, everyone? We're back. It's Wednesday again, and we're posting a podcast. How you doing, Tuna?
I'm good. Yeah. I don't know. Not much to add, I think.
No, not much this week going on for you.
No. What about you?
No, not much. Done with school, but it's all right. It's all right. Glad to be back on the podcast with you.
Nice.
You wanna get into the songs?
Sure. So mine was 23 by Diamond Eyes, and
And
Ollie's was.
Full Moon Life from the Persona 3 Reload soundtrack.
So,
So,
what do you
I
think?
yours was like a sad song. I just couldn't get into it. It was kind of boring for me, and I don't like it. I don't like
Uh,
it at all.
do you remember Diamond Eyes? I don't know. It might have been before your time.
What did they make?
The
Let me look.
Everything is popular on the No Copyright Sound channel. No,
Oh yeah, no, I recognize this.
from like the YouTuber intro music.
Yeah, I recognize that song.
I mean, this is one of his songs. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's like kind of dubstep, drum and bass kind of esque. But
Yeah, no, it's just not my vibe. I have to say, I don't really like it.
all right, all right.
Anyway, what did you think of my song?
I didn't like it. No,
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 I thought you would have liked
no.
it.
Why would I like
Pretty
it?
good.
No, no.
It's a really good song.
I thought it was pretty bad. I don't know. I
That's
don't
crazy.
like the style of music. First of all, it's
You
very
mean the style?
basic, and the instrumental choices I feel like are horrible. With like the very basic piano when it's supposed to be like high energy, and the vocal performance I didn't like it as well. I don't know what that rapping was. It sounds so weird. I don't
You
know,
don't like
but
Lotus? You don't like Lotus Juice? Nah, dude, that's a red flag.
you know when I'm talking like this the entire time. It sounds so weird, no?
Wait, he's Japanese.
So that means he
Racism,
has to
racism,
rap
racism,
in a
racism.
weird way.
No, he's being racist, guys. Cancel
What?
tuna. Hashtag tuna is over party. Come on, guys, let's get it trending.
I feel like it's more the way he pronounces the words that sounds weird, and his vocal
Yeah, no, just
performance. That's not.
keep digging your hole. Everyone get hashtag. Everyone in the comments say hashtag tuna is over party.
So this is what happens when I don't like one of your songs.
Yes, actually.
I would rank this probably just a little higher than Joe Gurnham. Honestly,
Joe Gurnham? Where have you even gotten these letters from, bro?
I am. I bet. It was Go Gurnham, no?
Bo Burnham. It's so easy to say,
Go Gurnham.
bro.
What?
Um, crazy.
What's wrong?
I just can't. What is wrong with you? Like honestly, why would you say this about Bo Burnham? What did Bo Burnham ever do to you?
Am I not saying that right? Then
Mm-hmm.
Go Gurnham.
It's Bo Burnham. Bo
That's
Burnham.
what I'm
BB.
saying, though. No, Go Gurnham.
Bro. No, okay, so we're moving on away from this week's songs. Topics. So you put top three like what did you mean by this?
So on an album, you have a track list, and
Yeah.
then everything plays in a certain order. The top three songs that plays in a sequential order on an album.
I've got two. The first three of Decide, Runner, Gloom, Half Life. That's a pretty good like. They flow pretty nice. And then in the Crux as well, Egg, Fly, Charlie's Garden is a really good three. Also, Basic Being Basic, Lincoln Potion.
All right.
Those two, the two in Crux don't flow together that well, like they do in Decide, but they're just three bangers, back to back to back. What did you think? What were you thinking?
Mm, well, I have multiple picks. I feel like Chromacopia from Tyler the Creator, the first three songs, Saint Chroma, Ratata, and Noid, are pretty good. But also on Igor, I think Running Out of Time and New Magic Wand, they technically are free sequential tracks, but there's a small, interlude, I suppose. I don't know. But I don't think so. I don't think that's called an interlude. There's this very small part in between I think and Running Out of Time that's just said, but the free tracks, or I think Running Out of Time and New Magic Wand, those are insane for sure. They're three of the most popular tracks from that album as well, anyway. What are also, I'm just like going through songs. I feel like pretty much any sequential order on Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers would also do. I love really just
You got
all
you
the
got you
tracks
got
on
you got
there.
you got a lot of picks.
Yeah, I mean, I listen to quite a bit of music. Damn also has a decent bit. I would say I've listened too much to Blood for like it being an intro track, but I would think DNA, Jan, Element are pretty good. I don't know. What I've seen online is like Michael Jackson's album with also Billie Jean and is that Thriller? Yeah, Thriller, Beat It, and Billie Jean is like
You listen to Michael Jackson.
no, but like I've read that online. Like that's like seen as pretty much just the GOAT top three sequential tracks.
Well, it should be Runner. It should be Runner, Gloom, and Half Life. That's the GOAT. Sorry to inform all you
I
Michael
feel like you
Jackson.
can't really have an opinion if you haven't listened to at least over 5 albums.
I've listened to 3.
So I'm right. You just proved my point.
And all 3 of them are the Joe albums, the 3 Joe albums.
You're not helping your case.
Well, I feel like it's important to be honest.
Oh boy.
Okay, moving on.
That's
Summer holidays. You said they're almost here for you. This is your topic. Do you wanna talk about it?
yeah. I mean, I finished one of my courses. I'm getting done pretty much with my internship preparation for September. I now have a place for an internship. The company now has officially wants me. I just need improvement from my
They want you to do that.
yeah, they pretty much said yeah. We've
Crazy. Bro, they're
what?
so desperate.
How is
They're so
that
desperate
weird?
They're so desperate for you, bro.
Okay.
The glaze is crazy.
How what?
They're glazing you, dude.
Oh fuck. I'll just forget about that. But I just need improvement from my school that everything is all right.
Your school has to approve it?
Yeah. It's a pretty thorough process. I have like a coordinator from the internship department. It went through him. He's already agreed to it for so far, but then there's another person which has to check everything, and I also have to get in a conversation, and then run over everything, check it, and then someone else has to check it as well, but I don't have to have a conversation. And then once those two people both confirm like, yeah, everything is fine, then I'm clear to go. I of course still need like a formal contract between me and the company and everything, but that's besides the point.
Okay, this seems very complicated, I can't lie.
It
So
is.
what are you gonna be working in?
It's a company that makes like kind of puzzle tours through towns.
Puzzle?
Yeah, like you go to a town as like a little get together with like friends or something. You know, you want to explore the city, see some cool stuff, some nice buildings or whatever, some cool churches, and you know they have that in like a puzzle fashion with like a story, and that you can like buy on their site. And
Okay, so aren't you in uni for like software design? What are you doing?
they do this online via, you know, a web application. So you buy it on the site, and then on the site, and then you get a link to a web application where you can run through all the puzzles and everything while
So you
following
have
the
to deal
route.
with you have to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on improving that UI or GUI, and then also
And you're not
work on the back end of the application a little.
and you're not gonna get paid at all.
Uh, Probably, yeah, I am.
Oh, you are gonna get paid. I thought internships were like they usually are unpaid.
No, in my country they usually are. You do have to, you know, arrange with your company, and it's like, you know, how much do you get paid? It is very normal to get paid, especially if, you know, you normally have like a job besides it, and now you go work full time for like a company to do an internship. You know, you can't work and get money a different way, so it's normal to get paid by that company for the loss of money you would normally get, that kind of
Okay.
thing. I don't have a job besides school though, so I don't care.
So this is gonna be a bonus.
Yeah, it's more for me like, all right, I'll know how it is to work in a company, get some experience, you know, work on an assignment. So,
Okay.
yeah, gonna be cool, dope. They're very nice people. It's a small company, but the owners are very nice.
Yeah. Well, they can't be too nice. They are Dutch.
What? What? Why
Well,
can't they
they're
be
Dutch
too nice when they're Dutch?
because Dutch people are very, very unkind.
What?
Obviously.
Where the fuck have you heard that?
Oh, experience. I've had to speak to one weekly for the past like 6 months.
What? Well, I'm actually searching. Are Dutch people kind?
Dude, I'm just joking. Why are you taking?
First thing that comes up, Dutch people are extremely kind and friendly.
Dude, that's
The
crazy
Dutch
because
people are friendly people as long as you are not someone who gets easily offended when directly get confronted with question or issues. I mean, like I feel like that's a very Dutch thing to be just very direct, just
yeah, I have heard that about
straight
Dutch
to the
people. They're very
point.
direct.
Yeah, they don't really sugarcoat anything. I feel like that's kind of the culture here, and also just very sarcastic. I feel like in our humor,
Mm-hmm.
we're all
Okay.
just massive pricks.
I've been able to see
That
that
was
firsthand.
Dutch humor that were sarcastic.
The British people are far more sarcastic.
Nah, not possible.
No, very possible because we are more sarcastic than you.
Nah,
The
nah.
British people are the most they are the sarcastic people.
Hmm. Eh. Eh. Moving
Mm-hmm.
on. Willbur Soot returned to YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Did you
he
see
also
this?
I haven't seen the video, but he basically starts off saying, "Yeah, so I already talked about my like allegations.
Yeah,
Anyway, so Lovejoy, um,
that's
which
what
is
I mean. I
crazy.
clicked off after that. I was like, all right, so he's going to address it. And he's like, all right, I've already put my opinion out there and my whole perspective on the situation. I was like, what the fuck, bro?
Which is
What?
crazy. Which is
What?
crazy.
What?
No, because it's crazy because he sent that
What?
out like when it was just where it was just one person who had came out. More people have come out against him since that apology, which I say in quotation marks.
Hold on, let me look at the.
Station.
Uh, it has like not even a 50% like dislike ratio, which is nuts.
What is it?
35k likes and 24k dislikes.
Yeah, that's because the majority of people who like
I thought I disliked it. I did now anyway. But
um it's because the amount of people who like actually think that he's a fucking awful human being, like regular people, just are like, I'm just not going to pay any more attention to him. I'm not going to give him any more like
yeah,
light of day. So it's only the people who are so delusioned in their fantasies that he's still a wonderful, lovely little guy that are actually watching this and giving it a like. Because I feel like the people who are more likely to watch it, the people who have just tried to like block it out that he's done anything, and then even then the people who are watching it who realize that he's an awful person are just like, okay, what the fuck, and then just click off the video without even thinking to dislike, like you did.
yeah. But I feel like that's kind of the thing also on YouTube, that you can't really get someone off of the platform, like totally cancel them for good. That's
Without getting
rarely
banned.
done.
Only if you can, like Leafy got
Only
banned.
if they're actually banned or never come back, then they're actually gone. Like EDP445, like he's totally gone. Whenever he just gets on a platform, he's just banned completely, erased from the internet. But like there are other examples from people that have done horrendous things.
Yeah.
Like Gus Johnson, he had a girlfriend.
Yeah, I know what don't worry, I know
Yeah,
about Gus Johnson.
it's crazy that he's still on the platform and everything. Or I think Kiwis. Yeah, he texted
It's
with
like
like minors and such, you
It's
know.
just like, babe,
But
I know you're like you're having this pregnancy that I technically put you through, and you're like gonna die, but I have drinks with the boys.
yeah, I gotta go
I've got
to the
drinks with
boys. I gotta go
the
to the
boys.
boys.
I haven't gone out with drinks with the boys in ages. It's been like a week,
Can we like
bro.
wait till tomorrow? I know it's like very dangerous for you and everything and like life threatening, but like
Yeah, like I
can
know
we
you're
wait till
about to fucking
tomorrow?
die. Like
Like
I have drinks with the boys.
I don't care
You
about
don't
your
understand? It's
fucking
the boys.
problems.
Yeah, bro. Like you basically got yourself pregnant,
It's so fucked. But like
dude.
Kiwis
It's
is another example. He's like he still makes videos. He barely gets any views now. I actually just searched up his
the thing is,
channel.
the funny thing is with the Willbur Soot like video that came out is because like earlier in the day I'd been like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna listen to some Lovejoy because I already miss Lovejoy. Because the thing is with Lovejoy, it's not just the music that I miss. It's also because it's just a very specific time period in my life. Because started listening to Lovejoy when I first moved to Spain, and it's a very like specific period of my life, and I have a very good memories attached with the music. So it's hard to just like not listen to it entirely and never listen again, you know? Like I'll never be able to listen to it the same way. But like it's hard to just cut it out completely. And then the same day that I'd listened to Lovejoy for the first time, 2 months, 3 months, he released this video and I'm like, dude, did I fucking summon him? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Lovejoy also released a song on Friday, which I'm probably gonna listen to after this. Like the song that they released last August, like post all the fucking disgusting shit that came out about Willbur Soot. It was really good. Like there's like I wished that he was never talented to begin because he's talented, but he's an awful human being,
yeah.
and it's really tough
I
because I yeah.
I feel like it's very tough to like when someone goes crazy or does like unspeakable things. Where is like the line where their music just becomes null and void? Like the
I
same
feel
thing
no, I
with
feel
like Kanye West. Like his older
no, I feel like
songs are incredible. You know, Runaway,
no, because
still
Wilbur
great.
Soot has crossed that line for me. I just can't listen to his music before without feeling awful, without thinking about it. Like I still think it's incredible music, and I'll listen to it every now and then. But I don't think I can put it into a playlist anymore. I can only just have it like an afternoon where I'm like, I'm just gonna listen to some Lovejoy for an afternoon.
But I feel
Like
like with Willbur Soot, it's more his personality why people came to his music rather than the music itself. Actually, because I feel like his music is pretty basic, and a lot of people can fill that gap really.
No, because it wasn't. I still stand by the fact that his music is good,
I mean, it's
and
not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but like a lot of people, I
mhm.
feel like make that kind of music. It's not
I
like
mean,
a small market.
but it's also I didn't join because of his personality. You know, it's just like I wasn't a massive like I'd watch a video every now and then. I'd watch the Civilization thing, but I wasn't like, oh my god, Willbur Soot, I love Willbur Soot so much. It was just like, oh, this is a YouTuber I sometimes watched. Like I had him in the same bracket as like MrBeast, as like a video. Like I'd watch their uploads when they come out, but I don't really think of them that much. And then my friends who are a bit more like into his stuff and like were like a little bit more of the like, oh my god, Willbur Soot, I love him so much, like they told me about his music and I was like, okay, I'll give it a listen. And like it was like the first artist that I started listening to, and I just consumed all of their discography and listened to just all of it, and I was like, I just it's all I'd listened to. I'd never had that as an artist before, and it was just such like a specific time period in my life that's just something I could never let go.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like it's still like a difficult conversation. Like, when is it like too much that someone does, when to the point where you don't listen to someone's music?
I no, because Wilbur has crossed that line for me. I cannot listen to his music regularly anymore. Like I'll listen to it and I'll be like, oh my, this slaps, and then I'll just stop listening to it after a bit because I'm like, okay, now I feel low-key like shit, because it's like the guy he's truly deplorable.
He's a terrible person.
It's crazy. Anyway, next week's song of the week is gonna be the new Love Choice. I'm just kidding. I'm
Actually,
just kidding.
you know what's
I'm not gonna
coming
make
out this Friday?
what.
The new Fox Stevenson album. Whoop, whoop,
Okay.
whoop. You're gonna listen to it entirely for next week.
I will. I will when it comes out. I'll listen to it.
Hell yeah. I actually completely forgot to list it here, but he actually does a live stream on Wednesday where he's gonna go through the entire album. So I'll definitely be live there to already get a tiny bit of the album, just a first listen. But
Yeah.
so that'll
Bro's,
be nice.
bro is starving.
Not really. I mean, I feel like I'm at a point where pretty much like every month or so, an artist that I like comes out with new music. Like last time out, it was like 21 Pilots. It just suddenly came out like, oh yeah, no, first song for I think Breach, was it, their new album that's coming out,
Mhm.
which is nuts. But I also just now go and discover smaller artists that I like. You know, I scroll on TikTok, just very smaller artists that I just listen to, like, oh, that sounds pretty decent.
I've been listening. I hadn't listened to Skrunkledunk for a while, and I'm back into like I've made a new playlist, and then it's like a lot of music that it's got Joe in it, and it's also got like stuff that I used to listen to, like Skrunkledunk and Persona music. Just getting back into that.
Yeah.
The only music that's not there that I used to listen to is Lovejoy. Anyway, moving on. MrBeast AI thumbnail. I did see this.
Yeah.
Have you heard about his new video as well?
Yeah, I've seen that as well. When I saw it, I was like, all right, so we got permission from the family to upload it, but it's still fucking weird, no?
I think no.
Someone died and you still like upload it with like sad music under it as like a midway twist to the video.
No, because I watched it. It wasn't. It wasn't
It
like no,
wasn't in
because
like
I
a
watched.
bad light. It was meant well, so
No,
I don't
because
know.
I mean, I think I would have preferred it if he put a thing at the beginning, but like I think it's important to like it's like to understand the guy's motivation as well. Like I saw like I watched it. I teared up a little bit when watching it. Okay, I'm not ashamed to say there isn't sad music. There isn't. It's just silent. I think the only thing that was a bit out of in poor taste is they kind of they showed the guy receiving the news that his personal trainer had died, but I'm 90% sure they got. I think everything that was aired was given a green light by the guy who was in it. Like him like hearing the news that his personal trainer had died, like he said, yeah, you can show that.
Yeah.
Like for example, there's stuff like a conversation he had with MrBeast during it. They talked like, oh yeah, we had a conversation, but we're not going to show it. So like it's clearly the stuff that was like he was like, no, don't show that, and it was basically MrBeast saying like we can stop, we can stop. He basically said he was offering him that they could stop and it would be okay. They wouldn't air it, nothing. It's fine. I think probably like, oh, we'll give you half the money anyway because of all the progress you've already made. Um, and but he clearly was like, no, we need to keep going, like in the memory of him. I don't think it was there are many things that you can have a pop at MrBeast out for, but I don't
Yeah.
think this is particularly one of them. Because I think it's done in good taste. Because obviously they're not going into it like we're gonna kill the personal trainer, he's gonna die, we're gonna make it a plot twist. I think the guy that was like, oh yeah, they made it a plot twist. I don't think it was really that. It's just how it happened. I think they did kind of build up a lot the bond between them, but I feel like it's something that they would have done anyway, even if the guy hadn't done, because it was clear that they had a very deep bond, because they would have done it anyway because the guy's dad had died. The guy who was in the thing, his dad had died a year prior when he was on a different weight loss journey, and after his dad died, he lost all the weight, you know? So
Yeah.
I think he would have MrBeast probably would have like still had like, oh yeah, he's kind of seeing him as like his dad, you know? And then he also dies and it's like crazy. Like I don't think it's done in poor taste, in my opinion. I think it's handled as well as you can for that because it's an unprecedented situation. Like because the person they don't even explain how he dies, which I think isn't I think that's good. They don't even say like they have an in memorandum at the end, and they say like 19XX to 2025, which I think is like they're not revealing his age, and I think they're giving him a lot of respect in it, and I think that's I think it's handled as well as you kind of can, in my opinion.
Yeah. I feel like there is no way to handle that well, really.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, I could be totally tripping about that sad music. I don't know. Maybe because it was a sad moment. I don't know. I
No,
feel
it
like
was
I've
like
smoked too much weed.
the moment where they reveal it to him, it's just dead silent. Like it's
Yeah.
just like the because MrBeast wasn't in the country, so it had to be his I think, head of operations or something like that who had to come in and say, "Hey, Mr. like Coach War has died,"
Yeah.
and it's just completely silent.
And I feel like if you
Um,
just don't show his reaction, it's like, oh my god, they don't even care. You know, they just move on
yeah,
like that.
I feel like
But if they
because
do,
I feel
it's
like
like, why would they show this? You know, it's like,
I feel like it's the way I think there is many things that you can criticize about MrBeast. There are definitely things that you can criticize about MrBeast, like
like
the
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 AI
whole
thumbnail thing.
like the AI thumbnails, for example, for like some of the ways he handled some of the Chris situation. You know, there are reasons to have concerns with him. Okay, but I feel like at a certain point, people like to just take everything away from him. Like he does charity in Africa, and it's just like, oh, this is like, oh, they don't need a white savior. It's just like, but he's trying to do good. He's not there being like, oh, idolize me, and for him to be able to do as much help as he needs, he has to contentify it just a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to earn more as well, to also help more people.
He wants to do good, and to help more people, he has to contentify it a little bit
And I
so it
mean,
can.
it also spreads a good message. So,
Yeah, but I think that I think he is far from faultless. So far from faultless.
but back to the AI thumbnail situation.
Yeah. Did you see how much it is for the top package?
I thought it was like 250 or something.
250 a what? Uh,
$250.
one
I don't
payment?
know.
Like one payment?
No, I thought it was a subscription. No,
Yeah, but 250 for how long?
I don't know what the prices were. I know the middle tier was like $80 for per month, I think, or per year. I don't know.
No, the pro. I think the pro was 80 a month, which is
Jesus
crazy.
Christ. That's nuts. But also, like, to steal other people's thumbnails and art, like, people worked hard on that shit. And you just. Nah, and
No,
without consent and shit.
no,
That's
this is
nuts.
mine. No, Mr. Beast's thumbnail now. You don't understand. It's Mr. Beast's thumbnail.
But also
You
like
just
to put in
you
other
just
bigger creators without permission, like, oh yeah, you can steal their thumbnails now. Like, nah. He also responded to it, I think, on Twitter. I saw that not
I don't think
too
it's
long ago,
I
where
didn't
he
I
said
just
it was to make making thumbnails, like professional thumbnails, more accessible to everyone
bro.
instead of like having a team with like 300 thumbnail makers like MrBeast has.
Yeah, but some of the people that you're robbing these thumbnails from don't have that. They make them themselves. Do you think that the Aquarium podcast thumbnails are in this generator? Do you want to just fucking
Yeah, maybe I should do it. Why do I even put time into it, right?
yeah, just in shitify it so that the AI becomes really
I
unusable.
mean, for this week, I have like I feel like I have the permission to put like a bad AI generated image of MrBeast and then make it
Yeah.
transparent background and then put it as like. No, do I have permission to do
No,
that?
you have permission. You have permission.
All right, great. Then I already have the thumbnail idea, and I feel like that would be also the explanation of the thumbnail. But yeah,
Oh, cool.
I guess moving on to the next topic.
What is it? Weapons horror film? What's this
Yeah,
about?
so a while ago, a teaser was shown, uh, which it's a horror movie from Warner Brothers, I'm pretty sure. And the
What's it
teaser
called?
was just a classroom full of kids just suddenly went missing in the middle of the night, where they just ran out of their homes and never came back. That was just the first teaser, which is like
That's
what the
wild.
fuck is going on, you know? Like very cryptic as well. Like no dialogue really. It was just children running out of their homes with like their arms and like sort of a T pose running away and just never
The
came
T
back. Yeah, I don't know. Like a
the
fucking
T is crazy.
airplane, like an airplane mode
Like
running
Naruto
around.
running.
No, not really. They had their arms to the side, like not at their back.
Okay, I see.
But they, I think, just released a trailer, uh, and it's pretty good. It's what a trailer is supposed to do. I feel like nowadays companies are learning more how trailers should be made. But yeah, it's. I feel like the premise of the movie is there is some kind of weapon, I think, because the movie is named Weapons that can control people or something. And so that would probably explain why those kids are just ran out of their homes, but how
Sorry, did you say
everything
the name of the
happened,
film? Did you
why?
say that the name of the film is Weapons That Control You?
No, just weapons.
Oh, just weapons. Because you said the name of the film is Weapons That Control You. So I was like, damn, that's a pretty
Oh,
like
no. I
unique
meant
film.
like because the name is weapons, I'm guessing that
Gotcha.
it's like weapons that control people to do weird ass things, also because of some things I saw in the trailer, but it seems like a very cool and scary movie. So I feel
I'm not
like
a big.
that'd be a
I'm not,
good movie to watch when it comes out.
no, you can watch that by yourself, my friend.
I thought the same thing about Sinner when I saw that trailer, and that turned out to be a good movie. So,
I haven't actually
you
seen
can I
Sinner.
go
I
two for
haven't seen
two?
Sinner. I haven't seen Sinner yet.
I haven't as well, but I've heard it's a very good movie. I'm just waiting
I've
for
heard
it
it's
to.
I've heard it's really good.
Maybe I'll like buy it when it comes on like a streaming platform, not like
Um,
Netflix or Prime or something, but like
a DVD.
no, it's like an online service.
Do you
Like
do you have a Blu-ray player?
no,
I do,
okay.
because I'm cool.
Do you remember DVD?
Yeah, I
I
have a
had like a
DVD.
car where you could uh, insert a DVD and then like a small screen in the ceiling would play like a movie.
Oh, sorry, rich guy.
No, it was a very small screen. It was very, very small, like the size of your Nintendo.
My Nintendo.
Yeah, of like a Nintendo DS. That's
Of a
nice.
Nintendo. Oh, yes. But you have to specify with these things. So I thought you meant my Switch 2, which has a decently sized screen.
No, I meant like an OG Nintendo.
An OG Nintendo.
I'm
Call the
sorry,
console
Mr.
what it is.
Switch Bro.
Do you call it a Sony? Like, I'm so for real. You don't call it a
Oh, a
Microsoft.
PS5?
Huh?
A PS5?
Yeah,
No, but like the
yeah,
name is literally Nintendo DS. Alright, it's not a
yeah,
Switch 2.
yeah. It's called a Switch 2 or a DS.
I feel like DS
Normal.
sounds weird. It's too short.
No,
It's too short to
no.
really say it.
Everyone I know calls it just a DS. Do you
Alright,
know what DS? Do you know what DS stands for?
no.
Think about it.
Detection Service.
Think about what the DS
Detective
is.
Service.
Think about the DS. Think about what it looks like.
Dull Service. Box.
Look at the DS. What does it have?
Box.
What does it have? What does the DS have?
Screen.
Okay.
Digital screen.
How many screens does it have?
Digital screens.
No. The first word is to do with how many screens it has.
Dual screens.
There you go.
Dual
He
wielding
got it.
screens.
No, it's just called
Dual wielding screens.
It's the dual screen. That's what it's called.
We're gonna give him 5 big booms for the double screen. Boom.
Dual.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Guys, this is what I need sympathy, like so bad. This is what I have to deal with on a daily basis.
On a daily basis, we do this once
Yeah.
a week.
No, we don't.
Bro.
Stop breaking the fourth wall, bro. No, we do this daily, actually.
Bro's going insane. No, he's schizophrenic and thinks he's having conversations with me on a daily basis.
Bro, shut up.
Bro, it's so over
Nah.
for him. Oh my
Stop
god.
exposing me. Stop exposing me, bro.
Oh, it's so over. Oh god. Oh.
Okay, do we want to move on?
I think I'm gonna start a GoFundMe to get some money for Ollie so he can get
Hey,
the
can we
professional
move
help
on?
he needs.
Can we
Oh.
move on? Can we move?
Oh.
Can we move? Can we move
Okay,
on?
sure. Big rate.
Okay.
Like the big
I got a
boom.
big. No, I got a very big raid today. I broke my viewer record today.
Oh yeah, I saw.
I got a raid
rated
from
you.
Juice. I got a 63-person raid, and I was at like 72 or so viewers. The previous record being 49, so that is very, very nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. Good. What is my viewer record even? I don't even know. I'm actually gonna check. Because I'm pretty sure that's...
Did you have a big raid ever?
Yeah, no, of course I did. Of course
from
I
who?
did.
From who?
I don't even know.
How many
My
views was
viewer
it?
record is 93.
Yo, how many of them from the raid?
Probably like 80 or something.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I don't even know who it was. I don't.
Can't even remember. You gotta be great. You gotta be great.
Serious
gotta be great.
Nettle, I think, or something was it?
Do you even
I
follow
don't think
him?
he streams anymore.
And he had 93 viewers, but he doesn't stream anymore. That's crazy.
Yeah, Serious Nettle was it? I think.
What a
Does he
fall off.
Does he stream? Oh yeah, I think he does.
It'd be a crazy fall off to be having from having 93 viewers to like not even streaming anymore.
Well,
93 viewers.
You know Samuelef, right?
Yeah, yeah, I know, but he
had like a
he had-
crazy time right before he like quit. He like went to like 200 viewers simultaneously. He just kept growing.
Dude, he should have kept going. He shouldn't have focused on his career or whatever.
Well, I mean, I think it was more of a side gig, but it was starting to be like more of a... I feel like he started doing it less for fun and more just...
For grind?
Yeah. And I feel like that's also when it starts becoming, you know, not so fun. It's more like, oh, I have so many viewers. Wow, it's great. But it's... Yeah. Not really. It's not why you do it. At least I would hope not.
It's why I do it for all my viewers. I have so many viewers.
Money. Money. All I just wants money.
I'm a living, walking stereotype.
Oh, but I feel like affiliate and like path to partner and such, like, it's like, oh yeah, do your best and then you can earn real money. But like, that shouldn't be the goal, man. Your goal is to have fun, have a nice time.
For some reason, the partner thing is like so subjective. Like you can meet all their requirements. Like you have to meet their requirements to just apply.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
And I feel like with YouTube, it's kind of the same thing. And I feel like when I look back on YouTube, the best thing about it is just the memories I made, especially like the first couple of videos. I don't think they're great videos really, but like the losing brain cells and Phasmophobia, when I like just started making highlights that are just, you know, fun to watch, like moments from my past. That's fun, man. Like I was 15 at the time when I made that video, and it's pretty good. It's maybe not the best quality, but
younger than I am now. 2 years younger than I am now. That's crazy. Anyway, let's move on to our final topic. I'm looking forward to going to the UK. I'm looking forward to being over there. I kind of miss it. I miss Tesco's. I love Tesco's so much. Tesco's is the best shop in the world. And it's so warm over here.
I love Albertine.
Get away from me with your Dutchness. It's honestly revolting. I have to say. You disgust me.
I'm just saying the shop's name.
Dude, just get away from me, bro.
Albertine. It's AH. Aha.
Do they have a meal? Do they have a meal deal?
What do you mean a meal deal? It's a fucking grocery store. What do you want about?
Do they have a meal deal?
It's a fucking grocery store, mate. Why would you have a meal deal?
Tesco is a grocery store.
Yeah, but in the Netherlands, I don't think it's allowed to have like a store that literally sells everything. There are like regulations for that in our country. In my country.
Tesco doesn't sell everything. They sell clothes and food and washing detergent and ready-made food. There's just
what you're describing is a store that's like a superstore that sells so much different things.
I think that's better though. I like it like that.
Not really, and I don't think it's good for the economy.
Well, I like it like that.
Because, you know, it's of course easier for people to buy everything at one place, but then if everything is bought at one place in one store, what the hell is the point for the rest? Everyone else will just die, I guess. It's not good. It's not good.
Anyway. Let's move on to the viewer topics. Woke. Who even suggested woke?
No. What is meant with like woke?
You said, okay.
Does he mean awake?
I think he's
I'm awake.
I think he's calling you woke.
Why? What does that even mean, woke? It's used in like such a insulty way, I feel like nowadays.
No, it is. My mum once called my brother a woke. It's
woke
really funny.
Primarily refers to a state of awareness of social and political injustices, particularly those related to racism and discrimination. What?
Crazy.
Past of awake. What do you mean by a woke person?
That's not if you're blissfully unaware. I don't even want to ruin that for you, bro.
Bro, I feel like you only hear that from people that are just from the weirdest fucking ideologies and have like the weirdest fucking opinions ever. I swear to God. I remember watching a video from like, oh, the Oscars are woke. I think Moist Critical made a video about someone that made a video saying that. It was weird. It was so weird. but that's kind of my point. Like, I don't think normal people use that word, which I guess is an insult to who said it? I don't know, Nekas or something.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
What do you mean? Don't ask me. I'm recording Discord, so I can't go to the server to. I mean, I
Wait,
guess I can.
what are you asking? What are you asking?
Who send it?
It was Nekez who said just woke.
Yeah, exactly. I knew it. I knew it.
I think
feel
he
like
was
that's
calling.
something that you would say,
I think he was calling us woke.
bruh. Because we want other people's suggestions and opinions. I'm sorry we're not like Trump, like a dictator that can just bomb without any form of intervening.
Well, that moves us into our Trump bombing Iran, which is the next
Wow, what
video
a
topic.
transition, right? Holy shit.
Yeah. Have you seen the reaction? Did you see the live reaction of Bernie Sanders at hearing that Donald Trump had
No, but
bombed?
like, what the
That's
fuck is wrong
crazy.
with him? He's so fucking insane.
Um,
Of course.
Iran have blocked the Strait of, I think it's called Hormuz, which means petrol's going to be more expensive for like everyone.
Yeah, great news.
Yeah, not just America, because I think it's blocked for everyone.
What is it about America that says Middle East war? Me go get involved.
I don't know, because they're convinced that I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
It's I don't fucking know. What kind of reason do they even have? Because I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, they're making nuclear weapons while there was no evidence for it. Well, I gotta fact check myself.
I think they do have nuclear weapons, but it's because of something that Trump is the reason that they have nuclear weapons. They had Iran was building up uranium and enriched uranium like deposits, and then the US was like, "Hey, can you stop that? We'll take away our sanctions from denuclearize." And like, okay, and then Trump came in and said, "No, it's a bad deal.
Yeah,
We have to stop this deal."
People said that Iran was not building nuclear weapons.
I think they
That's been
are.
said.
I don't know. I don't know.
And of
I mean, I'm
course,
not.
the normal response from Trump was just, "No, that's wrong. I've heard it. I've heard it. I know it. It's great. It's very great. They're very big weapons. I've heard great weapons, big weapons that can go very boom. We need to bomb." I don't know. It's fucking weird. Trump is weird. Can we move on to the next topic? My mind can't handle this. Why are you so quiet?
Because I'm just speechless. This shit's crazy though. Like we might fucking die. Like we might actually
It
fucking
might
die.
just be like a fucking nuclear war that's coming, huh?
Yippee!
Before you know it, there's World War III stemming from the Middle East, and then Russia gets involved. I don't think they will. I'm pretty sure Putin said that he's not planning on defending Iran because he's also in support of Israel or something. I don't fucking know.
The reason he's not supporting it is because Russia's broke as fuck.
Also, yeah, their economy is not doing great. Didn't he like dish out a gazillion-dollar fine or something to Google?
Yeah, no, it's more. It's I think it's $1 under $1 billion.
Why did he even do that? Like, they would ever pay it? It's so weird.
I'm googling it. How big is that? It's 8 billion rubles, 77 million. Okay, hold on.
Trillion, gazillion, billion, fillion, million,
Wait,
billion.
no. Okay, so this is how much they've been fined a day. 77 million USD a day. So it's currently at two undecillion rubles and 20 decillion USD.
That man is absolutely insane.
Yeah, because they're gonna pay that. They'll pay it soon. It's more money than there is in the entire world.
Yeah, which makes it even more insane.
No, they're good for it. They're good for it. They're good for it.
Alright, I think also one point I did want to maybe throw in. Are we going to do like a Phasmophobia episode? When is that coming out? When are we planning on doing that? Because the summer holiday is coming up.
Yeah, minimum after I come back from the UK.
When so, like, is that exactly?
August.
August. Damn.
It's the game. The game's still gonna exist. But actually, maybe when I'm in the UK, because the PC I'll have will run it better.
So I don't know if I don't think you can record, right?
I'll be able to record it on the better PC.
You are?
Like it because it's a better PC in the UK.
Because I feel like Phasmophobia doesn't run fantastically already on my PC.
My brother's PC is I think it costs like £1,000. Like it's a decent, good PC.
Yeah. All right. I was thinking maybe some other games as well. I don't know, like a random ass Roblox game.
Okay. We're also gonna give a shout out to Decens to end off. Shout out, you're kind of good. I'm not gonna go as far as great, but you're pretty good. Anyway, Tuna, do you want to end us off?
Shout out Decence, yo. What's up? See you later, broskies, in the next episode
of the Aquarium.
The Aquarium podcast.
Can you edit?